was a surprise release with no promo. It was only on Apple Music the first day. It just went up on Spotify 9 days ago. We don't hear about the streams. This song wasn't put on no billboard, nothing like that.
Shout out to Nicki. We love you, Nicki.
Bitches huffy and now I'm leaving with thousands. You bitches do what I do and can get couch in your houses. I know that you see me grinning. You see the money I make on my page every day. While my dick out your face.
Sympathy. Me want some sympathy. Me sympathy. Me now want a lip time in sympathy. Lip time, no sympathy. No, me no want no lip time.
Okay, loves, welcome back to Exoticteablog. I'm back with another video. Before we get into this one, make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell so every single time I post, be notified. If you're new to my channel, you're welcome. Please hit the subscribe button and I love you. Return to subscribers, y'all keep doing it for me. I also love you guys too. Grab your cups because I'm about to spill the tea, and let's quickly get into today's video. Before that, happy Sunday to all my subscribers. Hopefully y'all are having an exciting day. Y'all should brace yourself because we're finna get into some things. So we are starting off with Doja Cat. So Doja is currently facing a huge backlash. Okay, on my first video when I talked about the situation with the Pablo boy, the boy that gave her a t-shirt and she said it was musty and she threw it away, and she talked about how he was manhandling her. A lot of people been dragging Doja Cat, okay? Even Bobby Lights went on Twitter to put out a tweet saying, I just unfollowed Doja, that B word is weird AF, okay? And I've seen a lot of people drag the life out of Doja Cat, and I told y'all, okay, that what Doja Cat did wasn't nice at all. She should have kept quiet, because on the video with the boy, it seemed like he was manhandling you. Instead, you was the one throwing your legs on his body, okay? You was the one doing all that, so it didn't make sense to me. Doja Cat is currently getting dragged by his best friend. Let's quickly get into this.
Doja Cat, Amala, really? The fact that she posted this publicly, talking about my best friend, literally giving her a shirt, manhandled, when she was all up on all of these people inside the club that we were literally at, and then her going on and saying he didn't even know my real name. Girl, your name is Doja Cat. Everyone knows you as Doja Cat. Lady Gaga, her real name is Stefani. No one calls her Stefani. And her tweeting, I threw out that musty shirt away, then why accept it? Like, hello? When we were at the club, I literally asked for a photo. She said no in a bitchy way. And I was like, okay, I backed off. So why couldn't she do that again? And that Doja's being so hella weird on Twitter. This is not the first time she's being weird with her fans, so it wouldn't surprise me. Maybe an album's coming or something, because baby, she's seeking attention. Also, her saying she was uncomfortable when literally this was her the whole video. And then when they hug, you can literally see in the video, she puts her leg onto him while she's hugging him. And when she walks away, he's like, I love you, Pablo, kiss. And it's so nice to see people actually have a brain cell and not just glazing Doja, because like, this is real. Where was she uncomfortable? We were all in the same club. She could have said no, like she said no to so many people, me included, outside the club. But now it's a problem? I just think it's actually so freaking wild what some people will do, because it's like, girl, you could have just said no, or could have thrown away the shirt and not tweeted about it. Like, let's be so freaking for real. But then again, she did delete the tweets. Let's not say why, because she know damn well.
Okay, guys, that's the Pablo boy's best friend, and he said that he asked Doja to do a video inside the club, and Doja simply denied and said, no, not denied. She declined and said that she was not going to do no video, which I say, if you wasn't feeling the whole thing, you should have told the boy not to put up the cameras, and you should have told him, boy, stay over there. I want you coming up on me. You are the celebrity. You are the artist. You have the right. You've got the power to say no, and he's not going to force himself on you. I said that before in my previous video. Okay, so didn't make sense to me. Doja Cat coming up online saying, oh, he was manhandling her, and her fans, the kitty, they currently dragging the life out of the boy. They was reporting the boy's TikTok page. They was saying a lot of crazy shit, but to me, I feel like Doja Cat wants to start her rollout, and she needs a little clout around. Okay, she no longer wants to do the this Nicki Minaj on Twitter and claim she was hacked method. Okay, that's old and washed, so she's looking for another way to start a rollout. But to me, this is just a mess. Okay, like I said before, Doja Cat, if you want the general public to truly forgive you, you should go on Twitter, link up with that boy, or Instagram or TikTok, and say that you were trying to get a reaction out of the boy, because that shit don't make sense to me. With that being said, a lot of people are coming out to say, I'm so happy Nicki can be fake. She would have definitely showed a sign of discomfort, and that's if was funky. Okay, that's if was funky. Okay, so let me know if you feel about it down below in the comment. We should actually agree with that, because I mean Nicki has always been the one to be honest with her fans. Okay, she sees the barbs outside, she loves them, she advised them, she tell them to stay away from cold and all of that. I mean, I've seen different clips of Nicki Minaj beating up the babs outside. I mean, she's always nice. Okay, and if she ain't fucking with you, she ain't fucking with you. She's not gonna be fake. But Doja Cat had to be fake. That's why a lot of people feel like she's doing this for PR. I believe she was genuine with the boy outside the club making a video. I just feel like she only thought of the whole situation when she got home, and she was like, oh, I could use this for PR, and she decided to make those tweets which she deleted. Okay, I just feel like that was the situation. And some other fan bases dragging Doja Cat. An Ava Max fan posted, unlike Doja Cat, Ava Max seems to have kept the her boy kiss boy t-shirt given by influencer Pablo. Okay, and she posted a picture of her wearing the t-shirt Doja Cat said was musty, and she threw it away. So I mean, it just got messy and messy and messy online. Okay, what y'all think about this? Let me know down below in the comments. I honestly feel like Doja needs to apologize to the boy, because he felt so bad. He had to make a video trying to explain himself. When we all saw that video, you was being freaky and you put your legs on him. So I mean, we was manhandling Woo. Didn't make sense to me. Okay, but it just keep getting messy, and Doja Cat might be getting canceled before her next album drops. What y'all think about this mess? Again, let me know down below in the comments. What do y'all think is at fault? Do you think Doja Cat needs to be canceled? Do you think the boy needs to be awarded or rewarded? No, we're rewarded. Let me know. Now, moving over from there real quick to the Queen of Rap, we don't got a lot to talk about Nicki, but Nicki was on Station Head Live, and she talked about her experience when it was COVID and how she wasn't allowed to touch her son. Okay, she talked about that. She also talked about being real to people. You don't have to be fake and phony. This was a new space. Okay, so let's just quickly get into what the Queen of Rap had to say, and let's sit tight, because I mean Nicki Minaj really advised the fans. Okay, she really did her thing on this one. So let's just quickly get into it, and that's all I have for you guys now. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell so every single time I post you be notified. Happy Sunday to all y'all once again, and I'll talk to you guys on the next video. And as usual, thanks for watching. But for the meantime, let's just quickly get into what Nicki Minaj had to say on Station Head Live, and that's all.
We are literally all over the world, and we're able to, hi Ivory Coast, and we're able to just come on here and actually and no, I somebody said you knew that. No, I know everybody's from like a but to see it, like to just see actually see it, like hi Barbados, hi Arizona. And when I really put, think about it, because imagine if 4 to 5 thousand people were sitting in a room talking right now. That would be a big room of, you know what I'm saying? Um, when I start doing my real show, where y'all get to see my sexy South African side, then it's gonna be Philippines high. It's gonna be beautiful, but this is still going to be memorable. You know why? It's like how, and for the quote unquote OG barbs, it's like how we talk about, and they always talk about Ustream days, quote unquote Ustream days. Um, it's like it's like that. It's just so dope because everybody wasn't there. It was an intimate setting. Because how many people even used to watch on Ustream? Like, what is, I don't even know what could be the, like a high amount. I don't know, but you know what I'm saying? We didn't have a lot of people. Like, you know what I'm saying? It was intimate and funny. And now when I see those little takes, like the little snippets of it, I'll be like, wow, like, because you take those little, yes, MySpace too. Like you take those little periods of time for granted. Um, and then they end up feeling so dope later on. Um, Like, really, I really used to just be going to my little club shows and the barbs would be there, like showing the fuck out. Like I never even would. It's not like I even told them to do that. Like I kid you not. That's why. That's why being yourself and not trying to fool people, not trying to con people, not trying to, like just just appearing as yourself. You cannot understand how far it goes with people because like if you didn't experience it, you will not understand what it was. Like people try to recreate certain things by like taking a few photos and trying to, because now we live in that era where everything is only about, a photo on Instagram. Um People are literally at their weddings not even, like making vows under God, and all they care about is the photos that they're gonna post after, and shitting on somebody else, and you know. But when you have true intentions, because my point is just the fact that I never told the Barbs to do that. Like you know what I'm saying, and you can't recreate it. You really can't recreate it. I was talking to a couple people the other day, and we were talking about. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you how I knew when I knew everything, like it was a wrap. Once I realized that Halloween, y'all, when Halloween became just dress up in your house and take a Halloween photo. Y'all, do y'all remember the days of how Halloween used to feel in the street? Like how much fun it used to be, and how we never would have thought those times in our lives. Like I remember praying to God, like, oh my God, just want to hurry up and grow up. Like when people be saying they they want to go back and be a kid, I'll be like, what the fuck? Who wants to do that? Because I remember when I used to have to get up to go to school, and like even in high school, and I did not fucking want to go. I used to be like, one day no one's gonna be able to tell me nothing. Like, no, but you know what I mean? But those no, like y'all, that really used to aggravate me. Like having to wake up or early because they tried to be funny and gave me a well, I had to take all my classes during my senior year. So I had to literally start my first class had to start at 7 in the freaking morning. They were trying to be fucking funny, I see. Um and I had to go all the way to Manhattan, living in Brooklyn at the time. And no, I'm not a Brooklyn person at all. I said living in Brooklyn at the time. Don't ever get it twisted. So sorry, y'all. Fucking side bitch. Kid it. But yeah, Barb. But what I was saying is, I just used to hate it. But some people, they look at it like, no, wow, I would love to go back to be a kid where I didn't have any responsibilities, And I totally understand that perspective too. But for me, when I was a kid, I was I was feeling those burdens. So if I was to go back to being a kid, that wouldn't take away my burdens. Some parents, some parents in some villages, they do a really good job with like keeping negativity away from the children. Like, to the point where you'll see a couple divorce and now the kids are like spiraling because they didn't even know that their parents were angry at each other because their parents played the role so well of supportive, calm, stable human being while they were in their presence. Therefore the child went to sleep went to sleep feeling safe every night. Went to sleep feeling like they weren't going to wake up to, s- people yelling and screaming. But yeah, so but at the same time, some people feel that they should talk. I mean, I don't, I just, but I guess it depends on the child, the person's age, if they're like early teens or like almost 20. That's different. Um, because some people feel like the children, because they had never known, now they're experiencing more shock in addition to the sadness and anger. They're feeling a level of betrayal because it's almost like, why didn't you tell me all these years? Why didn't you give me a hint? Why would I have to now so abruptly everything in life has to change. But so that's the thing. And shout out to at Diamond Does It. I'm gonna give you a $500 cash prize, sweetheart. At Diamond Does It. Um, and I'm interested to know what you guys feel. You can choose answer number one or number two. Do you feel you in the position, which is a horrible position to be in on both sides, parents and children? Would you if you had to be in that position, God forbid, choose to never hear them, never have them experience any of the negativity going into you telling them that it's like y'all don't love each other? Or do you think you would prefer to be a parent? So this is option number two, that sort of talks or lets the children hear certain things, or sits them down and explains certain things to them gradually, meaning like within the last 2 years of whatever final this decision was made. So what do you guys think? One or two? All right. Okay. I see two. One, two, 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 one, two, 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 one. Um, hmm. Yeah, Prex Kingdom. I agree. Prex Kingdom said I would choose to share one-on-one on an age-appropriate level. You know what the thing is, though? The thing is, like, let's say you choose that decision. The truth of the matter is, we know that once you open that door to include the children, then you might start slipping up and yelling in front of them. You might start slipping up and start telling them more things, certain things that they never wanted to know. It's just, Who knows? And by the way, there is no right or wrong answer because ultimately I just love people who, think about their children more than themselves in any situation that affects the children. To take your ego out and simply ask yourself what you would have wanted as a child going through whatever it is. And it's not like easy and it's not normal because prior to you having a child, your life is just about you. And you're able to, and your family and your friends that you love, but you're able to disconnect from those people as well anytime you choose. But once this little precious sweetheart starts growing bigger and bigger every day in your tummy, and you are feeling things in your body that you never felt, and understanding that back in the days, like literally, you wouldn't know until you knew if a person would live through childbirth. So just imagine the love that's that is immediate and or automatic before you even lay eyes on this little human being. Exactly, Zaya. It's unconditional. It sure ain't Cookie 718. It sure ain't. Wow. Exactly, Londa. And so now you have to live and you have to do everything that you never had, quote unquote, to do. But you can't even choose to turn it off. Like you cannot even, there isn't even a switch that the unconditional part of it off. You know what I mean? Like you don't even think twice. It's just about that child. And that's very difficult for the brain to switch over to, I would imagine. So, when someone becomes a mother, priorities change as it relates to their profession. So many women give birth to a baby after having this little baby in their bodies for all of the, I mean, it's all it's almost a year. Just imagine almost a full year bonding with this baby growing inside of you with not a care in the world. He has not a care in the world. He knows he's going to be fed. He knows he's gonna be safe. He's gonna be warm. He's gonna be cozy. Imagine how many women do that and then have to go back to work. Have to go back to work right away. And I never knew. Like, because I had never experienced it, I never knew how jarring to the brain it could be. Because you are in full on protective mode at all times. I can't like even fathom the moms that had to go right back to work and how low key sad they were at work all day worrying and thinking and overthinking and okay, Cooth Barbie, I got you, babe. In Nigeria? Really? I thought it was different in Nigeria. Because I was told that when you're in Nigeria and this is there a lot of people practice this. It's literally like the saying it takes a village. And that the mother-in-law even comes and lives with them and helps them for 6 months with the baby. Like, do you fucking know how brilliant that is? Like, do you fucking know what that would do? Like the level of mental help that would be for every woman to experience it after they give birth. I remember when I had COVID, all I could do was think about how much I wanted to hold Papa Bear. Yeah. Imagine hearing your child and not being able to hold him.